Hello. Today we're going to continue our discussion on functions. And we've already identified functions as a relationship between an input and an output. So the input of a function is the independent variable and the output is a dependent variable. The dependent variable, the output, will change based on whatever the input is, the independent variable. Okay? So now, inputs, independent variables, are always graphed on the x-axis, where dependent variables are always graphed on the y-axis. Now, the bottom statement here, time is always independent, should make sense. Nothing can possibly control time. Time goes on and things are affected by its passage. If you don't have this written down in your notes, please pause this video and do so now. So in these two examples, we're going to identify which variables are independent and dependent for the situation so that we could potentially create a function. So in number one, in Morrison, as the temperature rises, the amount of water used rises. As the temperature drops, the amount of water used falls. So we have two different things occurring here. The change in temperature, and we have the change in water used. So which one's which? Well, the fact that, again, we as humans or most things cannot control the temperature, that is going to be our independent variable. So our independent variable is the temperature. So then our dependent variable, the one that we rely on or that relies on the temperature, is the amount of water used. Because as the temperature fluctuates, the amount of water used moves based on that temperature. Let's try number two. The longer a student studies, the higher their grade will be on a test. So once again, let's take a look at the two different things that are changing here. So we have the length of time that a student studies, and we have their grade. So which of these is independent? Well, your grade seems to rely on the length of time that you study. So because you have to study first and the grade is affected, your independent variable is the time. Notice we have time. Time is always independent. Time spent studying. And then the result, the dependent variable, the output, is the grade of the student. And we're done.